Good morning, guys. It's good to be back, it's good to make videos again. It feels like an eternity, but actually it was just last week. My wife and I, we went to a very important week, kind of a reflection week, where we thought about stuff that happened like during the last few years, and we kind of reflected on maybe some kind of grief and some difficult things for us, but we really learned a few very important things that were really helpful. And I'm thinking about making a few videos about the content of this week. So if you're interested in this, just write this down in the comments. And probably the next videos will be about how we can get through transition healthy, how we can deal with grief, and how important it is to just take time to think about stuff like that. But while reflecting last week, I also thought about something else that happened in the Philippines like 5 years ago. And today I want to talk a little bit about that. By the way, this is the room where we are staying right now, the room of our friends. Look, isn't this an amazing wall? And here we are sleeping. I'm kind of sitting on our bed. Nice, right? And I also just looked out of the window and there is some sun coming out right now. So I think it's a good idea probably to go out a little while, right? I like that it's not even very cold today. After a while, this kind of grey, cold weather kind of gets to you, I think. So you gotta enjoy every sunbeam. Done this in years. So cool. And I feel this week has been very beneficial to me, or to both of us, to my wife Ina and I. So I really want to share a little bit of this like knowledge and stuff in the coming videos. Not everything is very easy and smooth for you, but probably just a few of you are able to attend a course like this. So I'm really thankful and I'm really happy that we had the opportunity, because it was really helpful. But let's talk about this in the next videos. So today we can talk about an anniversary. And there are so many anniversaries every year, and sometimes the reason is a happy one, a good reason, like an important holiday. Actually, like Christmas, like every year we are celebrating the birth of Jesus. This is an anniversary and this is a positive one. This is a good one. But there are also holidays, or those anniversary days that we are celebrating to remember difficult stuff. This year, for example, was the 50th anniversary of the assassination of both Martin Luther King and John F. Kennedy. Just last week we had the 100th anniversary of the end of the First World War, which is kind of a very positive or a good one. Every year in September on 9/11, the world remembers what happened there in 2001 in New York. Every year on October 3, we are celebrating the reunion with the eastern part of Germany. In the Philippines, every year they are celebrating the Independence Day. And so there are good and bad anniversaries we are thinking of every year, and we are trying to remember. And another very special anniversary has been last week, and I had to think of something really significant for an area that I used to live in, and that was in the Philippines, in Samar actually. And the incident I'm talking about is the Typhoon Yolanda.
With winds of 195 miles per hour, higher than the winds from Hurricane Sandy and Katrina combined. This was the scene in Tacloban City, which was in the direct path of the storm.
Internationally it's known as Haiyan. And last week, November 8, was 5 years after this Typhoon Yolanda hit the Philippines. So basically, the Typhoon Yolanda was the reason we ended up in the Philippines, and we ended up in this area in the Philippines. Although I was not present at that time, I was not there, still it's very significant for my life. But of course it's very significant and a very important and a very sad date for our friends there in Samar Leyte. Hello.
Hi.
So last week we were browsing on Facebook and saw those very moving pictures about the time right after Yolanda. So let me show those to you. So I was really moved by those pictures. And still you can see already the resilience of the Filipino people. You can see smiles, you can see people rebuilding immediately. Help from all over the world arrived that day. And so also people expressed a lot of gratitude. But the pain and the grief and the things people lost are kind of... I can't really understand that. With my own pain and my own grief, I have a week, like last week, to deal with this, to think about this. And I wish that everybody who was involved in this crisis or other crises or like personal traumas that you went through, that you have the opportunity to talk honestly about your feelings, to talk honestly about what happened there. You may wonder why I'm bringing this up. Like, incidents like this, they should better be forgotten or something, because it's just so painful. But if you're not admitting that you still feel pain and that you are hurt and that you still have very difficult emotions about this, you can't really heal properly. What happened there in Samar, in Leyte, what happened in the Philippines, and what's still happening like every year in a country like the Philippines that is hit by natural disasters all the time, is horrible. And people are going through very difficult things. What I'm really learning from Filipinos there is this resilience, is this attitude of looking forward, of still displaying happiness, at least from the outside. But what I really want to encourage you to do is to also show your deep emotions, also to share them and to be honest about them, and not just to cover it up. In the upcoming videos we will talk a little bit more about how we can do this and about grief and pain and stuff, so I hope you're okay with this, and then in the future probably there will be more fun videos as well. But I really hope this can be helpful to you, because it was very helpful to me. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If so, hit the like button. If not, just do it anyways, because it actually makes a difference. And subscribe to this channel if you aren't already, and we will see each other in the next video. Bye.